Hello everyone, today I will show you how to make a Staghorn Fern mount. This was a project I wanted to do for a very long time. I've purchased my supplies off of Reptiles R Us and my local hardware store. I've made additional substrate just to create shape for the mount, and as for the sphagnum moss, you want to make sure it's wet so you maintain the long fibers. First, you want to carefully remove your plant from the nursery pot. Just a little wiggling will do the trick. I tried to remove some of the soil off the root ball, but it was really dense, and I didn't want to shock the plant as we're already transplanting it into something else. As you're maneuvering the plant around, be careful of the shield frond, which is right here. It's very important that you don't damage it too much because it does protect the plant and its roots in the future as it grows. Next, I'll be adding a little bit of water to the extra substrate that I've made, just so that it can have a little bit of a hold. Squeeze out the excess water in your moss. With the extra substrate that I've made, I'm just adding it to the side of the plant so it creates a little bit of like a dome shape. Don't worry if it's not totally sticking or forming. Next, with the moss, you're just going to place it around the base of the plant and just slowly work your way around. Once you got majority of the plant covered, you're going to just gently compress it so that it would hold its shape. Next, I'll be taking some nails and I'm going to nail in a circular formation, just about the same size as your mount. When you're adding the nails, you don't need it too close together. You can actually do it an inch apart. added some sphagnum moss as the base. With the fishing line, make sure you anchor tightly to one of the nails that you've put into the cork bark. Once you've tied down your fishing line and secured it, you're just going to go back and forth between different points of the nails to anchor down that sphagnum that you've put in. Kind of set up your foundation, you're just going to slowly and gently move your mount onto the cork bark. It might take a little practice, but keeping it nice and firm is key. The first couple of rounds is going to be a little bit difficult just because there's a lot of loose moss around, but I promise you the more rounds you do, the easier it's going to get. And sorry for my curtain hair going on there. It may take a couple tries and some adjustments, but once you get the hang of it, make sure as you're going back and forth between different nails, the tension is quite firm. To see if there's any empty spots. As you can see, I'm adding some moss to some empty areas that I've missed. Once you're happy with the result, I'm just going to re-anchor it back to the same nail that I started with. It doesn't have to be the same one, but I just happened to be where I was. So you're going to tie it down several times to make sure it doesn't unravel. This is totally optional, but you can trim your moss down and create a smoother look. You just have to be very careful and not snip the fishing line. Next, you'll decide the orientation of your mount, and then you will insert the screw eyes into the cork bark, so you can add a burlap or a string, any kind of string to hang your piece. your string secured, ta-da! Congratulations! You are now done. I had a lot of fun making this. It was very therapeutic for me. I definitely am pretty surprised of how this came out. So the video here is actually the first time me making this as well. So please leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you'd like to see next, and those who tried to make this, please do let me know how it turned out. I would love to see your results.